Welcome everyone, welcome back to SpareTime RC. As you can see, newcomer to my collection, the Corally Skeeter XP 4S. This is the newest, hottest thing out there. You guys probably seen a lot of videos out there right now concerning this vehicle. I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I will show you what comes in the box, and I will show you some of the things that I think is the most important to me as far as this RC. And on that note, let's get with it. Alright, so this is what you get in the box. You get the quick start guide, user guide for the Skeeter. It's the manual that gives you everything you need to know. Parts number, exploded view of parts. Maintenance guide, everything else you need to know. So if you're new to the hobby, first time this is your first vehicle, I would suggest that you read it. Also tells you about the pinion gear, torque and speed, which pinion what you want to use for the max miles per hour or kilometers per hour. You also get the manual for the new CT2R transmitter, something you might want to read. This will be a new transmitter for me. I've never used one of these before, but I'll probably get used to it quickly. You also get the antenna tube that goes inside and a bind plug, all right, just in case you need to rebind your Skeeter with your transmitter, or if you change transmitter, you can bind it up with that transmitter that you're using. And then you get the instruction manual for the Torox 135 amp ESC. Surprisingly, they don't send you one for the motor. It shows you how to actually calibrate everything. If you want to change your basic settings, run mode, cutoff voltage, ESC thermal protection, BEC. It's set on 6 volt. You might want to change it to 7.4 volts if you're planning on using something different. And that is it for what comes in the box. All right, here we go. Here's the Skeeter. And I'm telling you, some people like the body, some people don't. I like it. It's something new. New design, new color scheme. I really do like the color scheme. I like everything about it. So, you know, to each his own, right? All right, so the body is a decent plastic, flexible, not too hard, not too thin. I think it's just right. It will suffice what I'm going to do. So again, you have the tethers for the body pins, keep you from losing them, front and rear. And let's dive deep into the Skeeter itself. All right, so like I said, again, this is not going to be a long unboxing. It's going to be a quick one because this has been out for quite a while, and it's a new addition to what I call my garage. So most important thing for me is the beefiness. It's the tower to tower bracing they have. Tower to tower means from shock tower to the center of the cover for the center diff. It's where it attaches, like what they have here to support the bracing here. Also like when they have the switch here for on and off, the little inlet or inset port for it. Now, I do like the beefiness of the shock towers themselves. I think that's 5mm thick on front and rear. I also like how they changed out how they put the servo in. Instead of the angle cannet, it's straight on. So you don't have to worry about trying to get the right mesh for your servo horn if you ever replace it for any reason. Beefiness of the upper and lower suspension arms looks pretty good. I do like that. Front and rear. Your sway bars on it. It does have a skid plate on the bottom of it to protect the back and front end of the chassis themselves. And the chassis, I think, is like 2 to 3mm thick. I'm not sure. I haven't taken out my caliper yet and checked it out. The tires. I love the tires. Tires, they're kind of firm. They might not balloon as much as you want them to balloon if you plan on doing crazy backflips for it. The bumper itself, I love the design of the bumper, the spring tension here. It has a lot of flex to it, so it should survive. My only concern is if you hit down nose first or something grabs it, if it's going to rip the screws out. That's just my only concern right now. Sway bars both front and rear. As you can see, front and rear sway bars. Big shock towers, I think they're 16 millimeters with a 3 millimeter shaft inside. Shock tower covers, looks good. Now, adjustable wheelie bar back here. Adjust the height any way you want it. Me, I'm probably put it down to either the last or second to the last so that I keep power to the ground when I'm out there. I'm planning on running this on 4S for quite a while, see how it runs, change some pinion gears, see how much speed I can get out without getting it too hot. Now they have the Kuron 725 motor in it, and that's a good thing. I've never seen it before, but we'll see how much torque and power it has for this little thing. This is based off the Radix 4, the framing of it, and the setup of it, but it is also based off one of the 1/8 scales. So you have the center differentials that go out to 2 differentials, front and rear. Now, what I do like, if you can see here, the outdrives, they're hardened steel and they're a bronze color, so it should hold up longer than most of the ones you see on a lot of the Chronos or the Jambo, Punisher, and the Dementor. Again, this is the new design for Team Corally, and they're actually putting notice on everybody else in their 4S lineup, and I'm pretty sure they're going to take notice of this. I'm going to have some fun. So, oh, one more thing. There's the foam for the shock tower for the top of the tower, center base tower. I do like that. It gives it protection. So when you hit those hard landings in the roof, you won't be damaging your roof too much, splitting it and pushing it in, so you have to take it off and push it back out and cracking it. It's a rounded body, and I think that's the reason why people don't like it. It is rounded all over, but I like the design of it. So that being said, I'm gonna charge some batteries and we're gonna go out here and see how it works, see how it acts. All right, I will catch you guys out there soon. All right, sorry about the wind, guys. It's just not here. Doing a little run here, not in the back 40. It's too muddy back there right now. Starting to warm up, hopefully it'll dry up pretty soon. She's a quick little thing, ain't she? Like that on the rocks, that ain't gonna happen. But again, I am not an expert at this. Still getting used to certain ones. But it's fun. Yeah, baby! Running my Hoovel 8200 4S in here. Waiting for a part for my Creighton 4S. Once I get it, I'll do a little comparison with both vehicles. Right now, all I got is this right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do have my Pirates that I got from Banggood. It was a 3S. I turned it into a 4S, but again, it's not stock. She's eating dirt again. She's a tough little one. Uh-oh, something broke. Yep, that's what they were talking about, the rod pin here. Yeah, I've got some in the house for gotta cut this video short, won't it? Alright, so other than that, everything else is intact. Alright guys, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, leave comments, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. So we'll limper back to the house. She's drivable. And we'll see you on the next video. I'm out.